Hi, here I am going to discuss about the foreign policy. He signed the Simla Agreement for the release of the war prisoners of 1971. He pledged to recognize Bangladesh and to do a Kashmir agreement to resolve the dispute. In 1972, he visited the Soviet Union and they decided to build a steel mill in Pakistan.
1973 Constitution. In 1973, a new constitution was introduced that received zero criticism from ulmas. This constitution states that Pakistan, being an Islamic republic, can only appoint Muslim prime minister and president.
Agriculture reforms. He introduced land reforms that halved the limit set by Ayub Khan. He also gave the first power to buy the land to tenants, but it was useless.
Nuclear power. Bhutto is considered as the father of atomic deterrence program in Pakistan. He established Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission long before the war of 1971. In 1978, Bhutto called for the nuclear test from his jail cell.
Well, we're talking about industrial revolutions, so what is it? During his reign, the inflation rate decreased by 25% and he localized industries. However, there was a shortage of experts to run these industries.
Education system. He introduced a free education system, but it failed because of improper administration. During his time, the literacy rate did not improve much, but only 1%.
Military reforms. Bhutto replaced Tika Khan with Gul Hassan as a chief of army staff. To get his intended support, he established and misused federal security force to get rid of opponents.
Health reforms. He established basic health units and rural health centers that provides free health care. He made sure that medicines are affordable but accept standard medicines and investment by foreign companies.
Talking about the political scenario of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto held various important ministerial portfolios, finally becoming foreign minister in 1963. Bhutto began asserting a foreign policy course that was independent of US influence. He launched Pakistan People's Party in 1967 in Lahore, which was the largest political party. In 1972, he became President of Pakistan and then Prime Minister. He termed his administration a people government and got the title of Qaid-e-Awam.
Political scenario on other hand, a serious anti-Qadiani agitation raised in Punjab. Consequently, a formal inquiry took place in which High Court judge and National Assembly has placed order that Qadiani declared as minority in the article of 106 of the Constitution.
Let's discuss about our topic social environment of Pakistan.
अगर हम इस दौर के अंदर नज़र डालें तो सिर्फ भुट्टो की ही हुकूमत में कुछ काबिल ज़िक्र काम किए गए इस मामला पर, जैसे कि उसने तालीम को लाजिम करार दिया। इस तरह लोगों के अंदर तालीम हासिल करने की एक सेंस डेवलप हुई। पहले मरहले में उसने 8वीं जमात तक तालीम को लाजिम करार दिया, जो कि बाद में 10वीं जमात तक हो गया। भुट्टो ने आम लोगों की सैलरीज को इंक्रीज़ किया, जिससे एक आम पर्सन भी अपने लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड को इम्प्रूव कर सकता है, एक अच्छा लाइफस्टाइल डेवलप कर सकता है। भुट्टो के इस फैसले ने आम लोगों के लिए राह हमवार की कि वो भी अपने टारगेट सेट कर सकते हैं, उनको अचीव कर सकते हैं और सोसाइटी के अंदर प्रोमिनेंट शख्सियत बन सकते हैं।
भुट्टो ने अपने ज़माने में काफ़ी लोगों के लिए आसानियाँ पैदा की, जिनमें हेल्थ ट्रीटमेंट और मेडिसिन की प्राइस को लो करना सबसे बड़ा काम था। इसकी वजह से आम इंसान के लिए हेल्थ ट्रीटमेंट और मेडिसिन ख़रीदना आसान हो गया और एक सेंस डेवलप हुई हमारे माशरे में डिजीज़ एंड ड्रग फ्री इन्वायरमेंट की।
A substantial rupee revolution and increased the world demand for cotton textile rices. Pakistan traditional exports have combined to raise export earnings above those of United Pakistan. Production have turned around for the first half of 1973 following 2 years industrial recession. Now the economic situation of Pakistan in 1967 to 1977. In 1967, Pakistan's first steel mill was inaugurated in Chittagong, and in 1972, Pakistan Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto launched his nationalization program, and the State Life Insurance Corporation was also established in 1972. And in 1976, Karbala Dam was opened, and in 1978, Karakoram Highway was built.
December 1971 to 5 July 1977. Reconstruction, the depressed and war-affected economy of Pakistan. Second, start nationalization. Third, he start different reforms, land reforms, bank reforms and labor reforms. Agriculture sector was suffered due to nationalization. Fifth, growth rate in agriculture sector was 1.8%. CEC stand for Cotton Export Corporation was set up. 7. In 1974, all the ghee mills were nationalized. 8. RWP stand for Rural Work Program, M to provide facilities to farmers at their doorsteps. Thank you.
I will tell you about the geographical features of Pakistan from 67 to 77. It was Bhutto's era, and Pakistan's geographical features are far more better and beautiful than India and also the other Asia countries. CPEC was introduced in this era. Apart from this, there was a big mishap that was also a crucial time for Pakistan, that East Pakistan got separated. And also after that, in 78, Bhutto was executed. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about the cultural transmission between 1967 to 1977. Modern culture historians have usually defined the 1970s as the most implosive decade of the 20th century. 1970s were dominated by one of the country's most contradictory politicians ever, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Pakistan tourism industry also witnessed a boom in the era of Bhutto's.
For the Pakistan film industry, the cultural gradient of our times of Bhutto regime managed to generate dozens of super hits between 1970 and 1977. The number of cinemas also increased across the country. The only one and the largest one cinema in Pakistan to the 17 mm screen appearing in 1976 in Pakistan is called Prince Cinema.